Today in Cyclone Mine to Grandmaster, I would like to make a small comeback. In the last episode, we lost 2 games against Zerg. Before, we looked really good in TvZ. Last episode, not so much. We lost a little bit of MMR. We're going to be starting at 5373. Let's get our 5.4k back. Alright, oh my goodness. First opponent of the day is going to be an ex-pro gamer, Rail. 5.8k Protoss. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I lose to this guy with my main, my normal playstyle a bunch. So this is going to be an incredible challenge. If we win this game, it will be our best game yet, 100%. Or maybe not the best game, because best also has a meaning when it comes to entertainment and stuff. Maybe I'll just win on accident if he cheeses me, but it's going to be our most impressive game yet when it comes to the victory, at least. Now, what I know about Rail is that Rail likes to play slightly off meta. He's like the kind of guy that would go for no upgrade, 200 supply timings, or stuff like, Phoenix Robo on 2 base, get like Immortal Phoenix, try to hit something weird. I think he also had like a really fast charge timing at some point to try and snipe your bunker. Like, he definitely plays very off meta, which could either be fantastic for us or it could be problematic. I don't know yet, but we're gonna figure it out soon enough. I think if he plays Phoenixes, that should at least be okay, right? Because Cyclones opening, it's a bit tricky against Phoenixes, because sometimes you get a position where if you have the exact same amount of Cyclones as Phoenixes, the Phoenixes lift every single Cyclone, and then if he has 3 Stalkers left, they just kill all the Cyclones one by one, right? So it could be tricky, but at the same time, if I get a really good amount of Cyclones, I could just deny his Phoenixes forever, and that would then be a pretty good situation for me. So I'm not quite sure yet. In any case, maybe he changed his playstyle by now, so who knows, right? Let's just wait and see. I'm going to open with a Marine, and then go for a Factory. Now, he hasn't probe scouted me yet. That does not surprise me. I do know that he's not really a huge fan of scouting. I guess maybe a really good idea would have been to do the 1-base double Factory all in, where I just get Cyclones and Widowmines and turrets. I think that actually could have been really good, though 5.8, 5.9k is probably going to be rather good at microing, and it's going to be hard to make that happen. Now, in the past, Rail has even been top 10 Grandmaster, by the way, just so you guys know. He's actually, this is an incredible challenge for me. Now, let's see what he's going to go for. He's probably not going to drop the tech until my SCV is gone, unfortunately, so that is not going to work in our favor. But I'm just going to walk away, and I think since I'm going to do the same build anyway, it doesn't matter that much. One thing that does make a difference here, by the way, is I would like to fly my barracks across, and I'm gonna do that. But the problem with the barracks flying across is that if my opponent goes for Phoenixes, it's gonna be pointless, because I can move out with the Cyclones anyway. In that case, I would just lose the barracks for free and have to make it again. Normally, I get a little bit of value out of it. Now, I mean, I guess technically the value I get out of it would be the scouting. Oh, I actually sent this completely the wrong way. I don't want this Adept to see this, though there's a good chance I might have actually sent it too far to the middle. Okay, looks like we're gonna be good. Yeah, I really don't want the Adept to see what I'm doing here, because it would just make it a little bit too obvious. Like, if someone's flying his Factory across, you're just gonna play, or his barracks across, you're just gonna play it a little bit safer, and there's no trouble in the world, right? So I really don't want him to see that. Now, if he comes across with the Adept now, I will actually kill it with my Cyclone, so that would be more decent then. Like, if he saw the barracks, he probably would have just turned around instantly right now. He's either not gonna see it, or he's gonna lose the Adept, which are decent, situations, both of them. Now, I still believe he's gonna go for Phoenixes. I wonder how I would do if he played his charge build. Like, his charge build, he goes for charge instantly and just makes like 6 zealots and snipes your bunker. And if you repair the bunker, his opening is hell, but if you lose it, then you're gonna have to trade against charge slots with freaking, Marines without stim and all that stuff, so that's not great. Now, I see 2 gateways going down. It is a Twilight Council. When, I mean, this kind of looks like a normal Blink opening here. But there are no units yet, so normally I would say it's 100% Blink, right? But because it's him and I've been explaining you guys about the charge build, I'm just not 100% sure. Now, I'm not quite sure. Like, he was chronoing the Twilight too, I believe, which means I might not actually get there in time before... Oh, he's playing 4-gate Blink. Oof. That's gonna be really tough, guys. But maybe if I get lucky here. Maybe I get lucky. There we go. Yo, he doesn't have a battery. Oh, he doesn't have a battery. Let me get a double lock on. There we go. Alright, we killed one. Can I outdamage the other? Maybe. Like, he's gonna have blink in a sec. I think I just need to run away for my life before he blinks on me. Oh, yeah, it is actually a 4-gate blink, so He's gonna be attacking us very soon. I'm gonna make an armory so I can actually hide my Widow Mines. And yeah, he's coming across instantly. And this is a very scary thing. We've played against 4K Blink many times. We don't very often play against 5.8k MMR 4-gate blinks. Okay, that is what's the main problem here, because his attack is going to hit really fast. It's going to hit pretty much right about now. And it's going to be really hard for us to deal with. Especially, I got supply blocked a little bit too, so my 5th Cyclone is late. And I really need every unit I possibly can to deal with this. It's not completely over yet. Let's still try, of course, but we'll see. Maybe if he blinks into my... Where's the Observer? I haven't seen it. Okay. An Immortal of all things. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll just lock onto one of his units. Oh, misclick. Oh, he did blink into the mines. That's really good. But yeah, no, he just has too many. This is what I was talking about, guys. Just a way too good of a player. If a player like this does a 4-gate blink against me, it is going to go wrong. I needed to do a little bit more damage. Maybe if he didn't activate the battery, I could have killed 3 Stalkers. But yeah, instead of the best game ever, this became the worst game of the entire show, I'm pretty sure. But there was not much I could do. I think if I didn't get supply blocked and had a 5th Cyclone, it could have gone a little bit better. I definitely should have pulled my SCVs with the Cyclone, so I'm not going to try to be too hopeless the next time we play against 4-gate blink, because I definitely did make mistakes here. If I had my SCVs with the Cyclones, actually had an extra Cyclone like this one, would have killed an extra Stalker, and then it might actually go decent. Now, his build was definitely weird because he didn't bring an Observer or a Prism. And yeah, I guess like he never would have been able to reinforce. How many Stalkers did he actually have here? He had 11 Stalkers. Yeah, here, my SCVs weren't even mining. I tried to click them on the gas, I think, but they weren't even mining. Here, I'm supposed to have 5 Cyclones. I probably should kill the Marine. I think the Marine only hurts me. But yeah, Cyclones die in one shot to the Stalker, so you really need a good amount to snowball. Rough game 1. Let's forget about it and move on. Oh, we got a rematch. Okay, guys. I'm gonna do exactly what I said. I'm gonna do the insane cheese and just pray. Like we saw in the last game, it's gonna be super, super, super difficult to win this game without doing anything crazy. So I'm just gonna do the insane cheese and just pray. I think I'm gonna send it there. I'm not quite sure where I could park my my proxy here, but I feel like that is probably the best location. Maybe the hardest to scout. Not 100% sure though. Like, to be fair, I haven't proxied that much on the new map, so not quite sure what proxies work out well and not. I'm a little bit afraid that he scouts around his base because, excuse me, I don't think he scouted. I don't think he scouted my base last game. Or maybe he did. I'm not 100% sure. I think he might actually have. But yeah, there's a decent chance he scouts around his base. I've definitely played a pro match against him before where I proxied him and he scouted me. I do remember that. And I also still won the game. So that is, you know, even if he beats me here, we definitely have that victory over him from 4 years ago, right, guys? That will make everything good. Not quite, but let's just see what we can make happen here. I'm going to go for 1 Marine. And then I'm going to go straight into my 2nd factory Cyclone Armory stuff. Probably make an eBay. Well, actually, he didn't play Phoenixes right. Like, one thing I know about him is I explained to you guys all the builds he did. And this is over a big time frame, right, that he did that. But typically, he's the kind of player that repeats the same build all the time. So if he played 4-gate blink last game, my feeling tells me there's a good chance he plays it again. Especially because he won, let's be honest. We got destroyed, right? He won very easily. So it would be very tempting to do it again. And 4-gate blink, the reason why it's such a good build as well, is that it does not really have a hard counter. 4-gate blink is a build you can actually play every single game. And that's what makes it scary, because normally you would think, if you do something that's like, because it's kind of cheesy, right? It's like a semi-all-in, not really, but it's cheesy, you know, you're definitely going to be behind if you do no damage. Those kind of builds, you don't want to repeat them, because your opponent will blind counter them. But in 4-gate blink case, you always have the outplay potential, especially if you make a prism. He made an immortal, I think, because he was scared. But especially if you make a prism, you have incredible outplay potential. So yeah, you can basically just do the build every game, is what I was getting to. And he could do it here again. I'm gonna make another factory right away. Oh, I tried to make it with the Marine instead of the SCV. Slight mistake here. Now, I already have my base walled off, which is important. That means that I won't die to just one adept walking in. Unless he made a pylon in my base. I actually didn't check where the probe went. Probably should have checked a little bit sooner. There we go, not quite there. And then I guess I could make the No, please don't kill the... I mean, the SCV is pretty locked in right now. I need to have good If I don't have bad RNG, oh no, he's a Stalker already. Well, actually, Okay, he could have killed the SCV, but he didn't. And that's actually going to be quite good for us, I think, then. Let's see, let's get the Cyclone. Unlocked onto the Stalker. Oh, he's actually going to lose it, maybe. It's close. 1 HP, okay. Oh, please come back, Cyclone. Oh, that was such a late pullback. That is a really big mistake there by me. I mean, I'm going to kill the Zealot as well, which is nice. But he did scout my entire strategy, which is obviously going to be a little bit rough. Huh. Yeah, I should have microed the SCV better. I think what I did here was fine. He actually made a small mistake by not killing my SCV. But I sent my SCV too far away. So now I think my attack is going to hit a little bit too late, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm going to try to make some Widow Mines here. Get a few more SCVs. Let's see. What does he have? I imagine just a battery at the front, maybe. Wait, he's on... Ah, did he take the gold? Huh, wait, I'm actually really curious now what the hell he did. Yeah, he must have taken the gold then, right? There's no way he's just chilling on one base against this. That would be crazy. Is he actually chilling on one base? I'm shooketh, guys. That's the only word I could use for this. I'm absolutely shooketh. I think he may have played this terribly, to be fair, because you're never supposed to stay on one base against stuff like this. But against my strategy, it might actually just work. So, this is terrifying. I'm not very excited about this. Let's see if he has the gold at least, I guess. This is a weird situation, guys. That's all I can say.
Not enough minerals.
He has Blink. Yep. That was obvious. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna die again to another Blink Cullen, I guess. These games are really not the most exciting, guys. And I wish I could hype it up, but this game is absolutely done and dusted already. So that does really suck. But yeah, it really is what it is at this point. I wish I had a recall so I could drive into his base. Wait, maybe he's attacking my base and then I could base trade. Okay, let's see. Okay, hey, we got a hit off. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I mean... do we have... No, we don't actually have another thing here. Maybe I can escape with that one. Nice. Let's go. Bring these mines back. I mean, I'm really gonna try everything I can here, but there's just not that much to be done. Ooh, that was a very unexpected blink, actually. Let's see. Got a few lock-ons. Oh, actually... Yeah, I can't get too close. Well, his blinks are actually kind of insane. Yeah, he's in between my Widow Mines now. Wait, he has an observer here. I guess. GG. Here we go. Oh, guys. Hold on a second. This movement was a little bit suspicious, I have to say, by him. He did see my Cyclone for a second there. Okay, so I really thought he had an observer. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is another one of those cases where he did an absolutely terrible build. I can't lie about it. This is the worst counter to a proxy I've seen. To go 1 base 48 blink. If I sit at home and make tanks, absolutely over. So, yeah, honestly, I like to praise my opponents when they do things right. Here, can't praise him. Absolutely terrible response. And he got really lucky that I was doing what I was doing, in all fairness. I'm really shocked he didn't actually make a robo. If I made a medevac here, I could have denied his entire base with 4 Widow Mines, which would have been really sick. But instead, yeah, it was a... You know what hurts me here? Is if I get blind countered, it's one thing. If you get blind countered by a truly shit build order, it kind of hurts, you know? Like, I would have loved if you blind countered me with something like really cool, a really cool strategy, something really good. Like good Phoenix play or something. But instead, he does like a terrible build that then blind counters me. And that, it does sting a little bit. Now, really rough start to the episode. Nothing we can do about it. We just gotta dust it off and go for game number 3. Alright, a 5-5 Zerg player. Now... we have something to make up for, guys. Last episode rather, we lost 2 games to Zerg. Now, I would really like to win this one. Team Rotti's new pickup. A young Zerg player. I think we actually lost against him in Cheese to Good. Yeah, it was our first loss in Cheese to Good Master, I believe. But this game, I really want to win it, because if we get 3 losses in a row against Zerg, it's going to be rough. In general, we've received a lot of losses, so... it is possible the end of Cyclone Mine to Good Master is coming near, but I still want to give a decent push for top 100 GM, so I'm definitely not gonna give up yet. But you guys know, if we lose too much, if the episode has reached its peak MMR, we have to accept that and move on. But for now, I'm not gonna accept it yet, so let's keep trying. Now, I really would love to win this game, especially... I really hate episodes. They happen sometimes, but I really hate episodes where we lose every single game, you know? Like losing MMR... that's okay. But like those episodes where you lose every single game, it's awful. Especially because sometimes you guys ask me, how do you decide which games to upload? I pretty much upload every single game. I think in the history of... I think this is my 7th challenge, right? Or the Marine one is the 7th. This is the 6th one. In like 7 challenges, which is probably like 150 videos, there's probably like 2 games that I've scrapped. Like actually in total. So you guys pretty much get to see every game. So if there are those tragic episodes where I lose every single one, you guys also get to see it. But I guess it might be relatable for you guys. I know there's a few people that get angry when I lose games, but sadly, guys, I'm not a machine. I can't win every single game I play, especially not while playing with different unit compositions. I think for some people it might also be relatable and a cool learning experience to watch how I analyze losses and all that. So from the last game, you guys maybe didn't learn that much because I was, you know, it was pretty much just an incredible blind counter, and there's not that much to analyze. My analysis there would be, do a better build next time, Mark, you know. See, okay, that's a normally timed hatchery. Yeah, everything looks safe here. I do think Fjand is... Ooh, he's actually flying his Overlord a little bit close. That actually could have been dangerous. He flew it in too close because there's nothing to see yet. But if I started this tech lab before, I still think there's a good chance he wouldn't have clicked on it. Because who the hell makes a freaking tech lab on their barracks at this point? But that actually could have been a disaster for us. Now on this map, I will be able to take the back base 3rd, which is awesome. Without, you know, having to worry too much about being attacked and whatnot. I do still think I might want to get more planetaries. Because in the last episode, if you guys watched, I struggled a lot with just defending attacks, really. Like, if they would attack me, they would basically just roll through my base and that's it, you know. So I really need to find, like, a better setup. I think it will be smart for me to go for a similar setup what I always did in Raven to Grandmaster and Ghost to Grandmaster, where I pretty much went for a 5 planetary fortress setup. Because if you have 5 planetaries here, all of a sudden you're pretty free, you know. If you don't have the 5 planetaries, they can quite literally just A-move through you. So I think maybe I could even get 6 because I have the back base here. I could go for planetary, 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 and that should pretty much lock it down. The main problem with that is that Cyclone Mine is supposed to be a bit of an inefficient comp. Like, the efficiency is not great. And I know it sounds crazy because you have the lock-ons, but what kind of happens? Early on you can trade great, but later on Cyclones are just not that fantastic at trading. So you control the map, you send out your units everywhere, control the map, get yourself into a position where you have way more bases, and then you can afford to trade inefficiently. If I'm sitting on my ass on a bunch of planetary fortresses, don't have mules, my economy is not gonna be that good, and I'm gonna be forced to take amazing trades to even have a chance, which is just pretty unlikely with the Cyclone Mine challenge. Now, I think I really want to kill that Overlord, but I think I'm just gonna wait until it's a little bit closer to not risk it. I can't quite tell when now I can lock onto it for sure though. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get the Link and I'm gonna get that one. He's probably surprised to see Cyclones, but he probably does realize I took the back base. I feel like on this map, this build is the least weird out of all the maps, because here, it kind of looks like I'm just trying to control the map, or control my base, rather kill the Overlords and stuff, while getting the back base. Like on any other map, I feel like this looks weird as hell. It probably still looks weird, to be fair, but it looks less weird than normal, I would say. Now it's time for me to get my drilling claws up. I'm still gonna stick to my Widowmine drop strategy. I just think it's the best way to go about it. Now this game, I really hope I don't freaking forget my mag field. I don't want to make bad Cyclones again. That would be a little bit stressful. I'm still not quite sure if I want to go for all the PFs or not. I feel like it already looks pretty expensive, you know? Like, I'm not able to afford that much stuff. So, yeah, getting PF always feels questionable. Now, at least I have my free 3rd base in the back. That is so nice about this map. I think maps like this, you don't really get them that much. I feel like a lot of pro maps, maybe you even... Okay, for a second I thought I heard a bio. I was getting so scared. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know if there's ever been a map where you have the 3rd behind your main, or behind your natural instead of your main, because normally it's your main that has the free base. But in any case, I really like maps that have free base. I think they're overall a lot more comfortable for Terran. I feel like a lot of annoying losses Terran has is when something random just denies your natural. Like, literally 6 Zerglings or, you know, whatever, an adept, stuff like that. And if you have a map like this, it actually doesn't happen, which is nice. Well, on this map it can because it's your third base, but here your third base is safe, which is very nice. I think at this point I should start adding, let's see. Clinical is going to finish in 10 seconds. I'll probably wait a little bit. I think it's the time to start adding command centers. I want to treat it a little bit more macro than normal, so I'm going to try to get my CCs up. I'm actually going to try to get 6 CCs by the time I get extra factories. I think it's just a smart way to do it. Now, I did get my upgrade a little bit slower. He's still snarking around with those Zerglings. Okay, there we go. That is 6 command centers. Gonna get an eBay as well, so I don't forget it. And here, it's time to go in, baby. Let's see how fast his reactions are. Not fast enough. Ooh, that's huge. There we go. Oh, he did see that one, though. Let's see. Try to get some Widow Mines in every base right now. Get my mag field upgrade. I'm a little bit worried he's attacking me with those roaches, by the way. That would be very scary. Oh, I wasn't able to save that. Yeah, I just need to get my PFs up. Without my PFs, I can't move out, so that is just my goal. To annoy him until I get my planetaries up. Now, sadly, I made a bit of a mistake there. I did not start a medevac, so I might not be able to keep him at home for as long as I want. I do see his roaches are still there, though. That's very good for us. Just so I know that I'm not about to viciously die to an attack. So this is going to be my first PF here. There we go. Making my extra factories here as well. Now, at this point, I want... Oh, he has a Spire, too. Oof. I actually missed that for a little bit. Let's see. Okay, he's not moving out yet. That is really nice. So this is gonna go right here. And then this base is gonna go to the 5th, I guess. Yeah, to the 5th base over here. There we go. Get some turrets up as well. Now, dropping does become way scarier if your opponent has a Spire, right? Obviously. That does make it very scary. I think I'm gonna go for the same angle. Just spread my Widow Mines a little bit to go around the creep, please. That would be nice. I can't really deny the creep yet because I will just lose to some Zerglings, right? I have to keep that in mind. But now, I feel like for the first time, I'm actually getting a decent setup here, which feels really good. I mean, I still need to get the PFs finished, right? But I feel like those were mutas on the minimap. I feel like I saw some mutas there really fast. Could have been something else. Could have been a Zergling or something, but I did see something there. Yeah, okay, it is actually mutas. That is very nice. And maybe now he will be distracted. Let's see. Oh, I can actually kill all of those links, I think. Watch this. Oh no, they didn't quite explode in a choke. Oh, there we go. Still beautiful. Oh no, I'm getting attacked here. Thank God I have this planetary fortress. Holy crap. Yeah, good trades, guys. Fantastic. All right. Now, this is also a PF already, so that's really good for us. Because we're going to be able to survive there. There we go. He's probably surprised to see it. Oh, he's actually going to go for it. Oh, that's a crazy move, guys. He's going to lose a lot here for free. That is super nice. Let's go. Few more roaches on the back. And now he's going to go for this. This is not a PF yet. My one, but now I actually have enough Cyclones, guys. I actually have enough Cyclones to contest it, which is fantastic. And I was getting a little bit overconfident maybe, but now we are actually in a decent spot here. Now, should I lift it off? I'm not 100% sure. It's going to finish really soon. I don't think I should evacuate. Yeah, okay, perfect. I could have, but I decided not to. And I'm going to get so many more free units for it. Whew. Now, this excites me, guys, because for a while, the mines are here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. What a perfect game so far. Holy crap. Very exciting. Now, let's do another mine drop here. Probably on the top left. Now, since I killed a lot of units, let's see. With Cyclones, by the way, one thing before I start talking about what I'm doing is you can actually go up to 100 SCVs playing this. Because you're really just trying to trade. You're not trying to get super efficient trades. You just want like trades with an insane economy, basically. That's it. I do need to be careful for his units there. But I was going to say, now I killed a bunch of his units, I can finally start denying some creep, maybe. Oh, okay, I need to be careful here. Let's see. Widow Mines are doing good, though. Okay. Oh, not quite good enough, I think. But I might be... Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to escape. It's okay. There we go. Oh, actually... Okay. Well, I can escape with 4 then. Please pick it up. There we go. Good move by him. And yeah, that's what I mean. You can't really move out that easily with this because a few links just kill your entire army. So you really need to be careful. Now, I'd like to have a few more factories, maybe. I feel like my factory count is not that high. So I'm just actually going to make even a few more. I'm going to go up to like 12. Yeah, he's making just basic units, so I feel like I should just keep harassing with Widow Mines, and that's pretty much it. I have done a pretty poor job, admittedly, of dropping Widow Mines in the top side. I feel like I could have done a way better job at that, but I kept flying them into the queens and stuff. So that was really not good. Oh, by the way, one thing that really helped me, that I didn't really mention, is just the building armor. I got building armor super fast, and it's a big reason why my stuff didn't die. So that is actually glad that paid off. Okay, let's go. Get a few lock-ons there. With some biles, you can always get rid of the lock-ons, but it's still nice to like put the pressure on at least. Here, gonna pull these back so I can drop these Widow Mines. There we go. Gonna get a lot of worker kills, looks like. And this one, also gonna get a lot of worker kills, looks like. Oh, this one's actually gonna go massive, I think. Let's see. Oh my god, that's so juicy. Let's freaking go, guys. Now, it's funny because I maxed, but I'm still like... Doesn't really seem like in a position... Oh, actually, now I can move out, you know, because I have a ton of Widow Mines. I can basically lay them out as a minefield behind me. And I should probably not make this an orbital. I should just go for like double bases here, I think. And now I'm gonna lay out a minefield. So if he tries to trap me, he probably still could, but it's not gonna be as efficient for him, I think. See, killing a lot of units for free here, which is nice. And then we just back off. Oh, I actually can kill all of those units too. There's not that many units here actually from him. Let's see. Can we get a... Oh, this is actually very greedy what I'm doing here, to be fair. There you go. Okay, he's gonna let me do it. Okay, this was a very questionable move what I did there. Oh, okay, he's gonna go in. He doesn't have links here, so I'm actually just gonna get some nice lock-ons. Just fantastic. Actually gonna drop these mines in the base that's right there. He has an... Oh, he has Brood Lords. A lot of Brood Lords. That is gonna be a little bit tough to deal with as well. Good thing I have the building armor and stuff already. Without building armor, this would be impossible, I think. See, you get some free trades here. That's what you want to do. There you go. Just make sure to repair this, and I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to troop 2 mines here, and then 2 in the next base. Oh, he's not paying attention here, I think. Guys! Oh my goodness, no freaking way! This is going to be massive! Look at all the Broodlords going down! Oh my god, that was so big. Let's freaking go. I think he misclicked, actually, because he moved them over. Like, he actually move commanded them over. And now he's going to lose the queens as well. Holy crap, this is such a nice game. If I lose this game, I would be upset in some way, because it's like, it's been going so well and we're still losing, but I do think it's been beautiful no matter what anyway. I don't have scans. This is where the lack of orbitals is gonna hurt me like crazy. I actually cannot lock onto the Broodlords because I don't have scans. That is a rough one, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, now they're mine. There, if we can go. Give me those Broodlords, please. Look at the building armor, by the way. The building armor is going so hard, actually. That base stayed alive forever. That was insane. And now I have the Widow Mines coming in. Combination with the Cyclones. And we clean up his entire army. Let's freaking go. And the last Broodlord's going down. And I think at the same time, we did so much damage that he might not actually have that much left. Oh, we actually found the Broodlords. That is huge. The Corruptors are going to go down here. Overlords are going to go down as well. I do wonder what his supply is actually at this point. Let's see. Let's get that base landed. Get a few more lock-ons here. Yeah, the lack of orbitals is definitely pretty rough, though. I do have to say that. Okay, so it looks like he was going for just mass Broodlords, basically. He's gonna morph them again, but I'm right here. Okay, yeah, he has a nice surround there, but I actually have more than enough Cyclones. I didn't even need the Widow Mines, actually, so that's kind of crazy. Let's get in here. Get all the Ravagers down before the Broodlords can morph. There we freaking go. Alright, guys, finally. Now, this was actually a banger. We lost a bunch of TvZs in a row, but this game was actually perfect. I'm almost considering removing the first 2 games so you guys just see this one, but I won't promise. I mean, obviously at this point you guys know. But this game was fantastic. Make sure to subscribe for this masterpiece, guys. You don't want to miss more of these games. Now, the first 2 games are pretty short, so I'm going to play a bonus 4th game. Let's go. Alright, we got Kaup. So we got Protoss, Zerg, and the Terran in one episode. That's nice. Now, sadly, the Protoss games were absolutely terrible, but the Zerg game was an extra banger instead, so that's fantastic. Now, what I want to do this game is I actually want to try the cheese again that I did. I want to say that was 2 episodes ago, where I did basically the how do you call this? Double factory mass cyclone proxy, I guess is the best way to call it. I still think there's a chance that build kind of sucks. But that game, it worked out very nicely, so I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to do it with a gas first, so I can actually make a Reaper. I think someone in the comments suggested that, so I'm going to try it out, see if I flow with it or not. But it does make sense to be able to protect my own base from a Reaper. Though I feel like typically, this is something you should never rely on, by the way, but typically, if I attack a Terran and they have a Reaper in my base, I feel like they almost always lose it to the SCVs at some point. Like, at some point they're going to be too focused on defending in the main. They lose the Reaper that's in my base. And, you know, that way I can actually stabilize and win the game. But obviously you don't want to rely on your SCVs catching a Reaper. Reapers are way faster and should be able to kite your SCVs for days. If you wouldn't harass someone, they would quite literally kill all of your SCVs with one Reaper. Because it's not that hard to micro. Like, I would say, you know, Diamond plus, maybe Platinum plus, anyone should be able to do that. If you can't kite SCVs without taking damage, probably need to work on your micro a little bit, which is fine. Everyone has their weaknesses, of course. Now, I think I'm gonna get into money struggles a little bit. I might not be able to afford my orbital with this gas first, but we'll see. I think it's gonna be... No, I think I can barely afford everything. The factory is gonna be a little bit later, maybe, as you guys can see. But it's with a little bit later, I quite literally meant like 2 seconds later. Like, it really was not more than that. Now, one problem with making the Reaper is that you don't have time to make a Reaper and Tech Lab before... or you can make a Tech Lab in time for your factory to pop on it, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm gonna make a Tech Lab at the barracks, put my factory on top of it, and the Tech Lab might be a few seconds late. Might also be perfectly on time, because it does take a little bit for the factory to fly over, right? So... Okay, we're just gonna send this Reaper back home. If he would find this Reaper, that would be incredibly weird for him. What if I park it here? This would actually be shocking. He probably thinks I'm doing a proxy Reaper in that case. Imagine if he tries to find my proxy and it dies for some reason. That would be a tilter, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That would definitely be a tilter. So I'm not gonna get Macfield, because then I can actually afford to get extra... Cyclones instead. Like, I wouldn't be able to afford this factory if I went for Macfield, for example. So that is why. Now, he hasn't sent a Reaper across. I haven't seen an SCV either. There's a decent chance he's actually just cheesing me right now, because I haven't seen anything. Like, it would 100% make sense if he was proxying me right now. Because in TvT, you do typically want to scout. If you don't scout in TvT, you are being a little bit greedy. And it's also, you know, you could totally just be being greedy. It looks like that's what he's doing. I'm just saying. There was a decent chance he was proxying me. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no, he sees my... This is gonna be funny. Can I snipe the Reaper? No. Oh, that would have been sick. Okay, imagine if I got the Reaper with that. Yeah. I mean, I did have to fly across because I do have to attack him fast, right? Now, this is gonna be very questionable. I think I should probably lead with the Reaper, see what's going on. Oh, that's deniable. Now, what is he making himself? Okay, he's going for Macfield. Okay, I guess I'll just do the same then. Oh, thank God for that SCV. I wouldn't have killed anything otherwise. So I need to keep in mind now that... there we go. I'm going to kill every unit here. That's fantastic. I need to keep in mind that he's going to have Macfield Cyclone soon. Oh, he did manage to finish the base. That is a bit rough. Let's see. Like, I can't lock onto the Tech Lab, because then I will just lose my Cyclone, you know? Oh, he locked on. He locked into my barracks. There we go. That's an opportunity right there. Get the Tech Lab, baby. Hello, SCV? What are you doing? Okay. Can I get it? No, the repair is a little bit too strong there. He's trying to lock onto my thing, but he can't. Let's see. Oh, wait. He's so far forward. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna get it. That is huge. And I'm gonna get out too. Wow. All right. Okay. Now, do I want to go for the Tech Lab again? Oh. There we go. I'm actually gonna lock on all of it, because he's not here with the SCVs. Oh, that is actually enormous, guys. I got his freaking Macfield. That means his Cyclones are not going to do double damage against mine, which obviously is a huge deal. Okay. Wait, actually, when is mine going to finish? My Macfield is going to finish at some point. Oh, he's not even going to try. Guys, this cheese might actually have some potential. The thing is, guys, if he was making a tank blindly, he would have just countered it. That's the thing, right? Because he was... Oh, people don't usually make blind tanks. So... I mean, if they do it your MO, I'd be very careful. But against me, they don't. So he could have made a tank reactively. In that case, he still would have survived, but I would have done some damage. And then behind, I was going to make this CC and another one. And I would actually be very curious how it would work out in that case. Obviously, it's weird because this is my entire production out here on the map, camping in the middle of nowhere, getting mag-fueled. But I do think the 2 times I did this cheese, it was pretty epic. It worked out very well. Maybe it's actually decent, who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.